We say welcome and good morning and compliments of the season to our Digipreneur, Keron. I saw you starring all over the socials, big launch. I see Keron pull out your phone, everybody smiling, you know, everybody excited. You could now pay, transfer money. I say, what? And I know you spoke about it last week. You kind of just kind of skimmed the surface, but I know today we could go more in depth. So thank you so much. Good morning and great to see you, Keron.
Good morning, and as always, thank you for having me.
What's the feedback from the launch? People understand what time it is? Are they on board with this particular push and thrust into the new?
Yeah, so feedback from the launch has been absolutely amazing because people are seeing, you know, some of the developments that are happening in the rest of the world. And the first question is always, why can't we do some of these things here in Trinidad and Tobago? So after the launch, that was the feeling inside the room where people are like, you know what? Now that we have the new Colour app and the new Colour card rolling out into the market, there are things that we have only ever heard our friends and family from abroad, things that they're able to do that we're now able to do here in Trinidad and Tobago. So it's definitely filling a big gap and a big need.
So the Colour app and the Colour card. Let me start with probably the audience that might be the toughest to crack through. We're talking those, and again, I wouldn't suggest that it might be tough. I mean, obviously market research might suggest otherwise, but for those who are afraid of the tech, who they love the feel of cash in hand, let's say the more mature consumer, how do we get the message across to them to let them know this is one safe and it's another option to pay or to receive, I would imagine, monies?
I think one of the most important things that the Colour and WiPay team are going to be doing is they have to educate the people about how they actually use the services. Because to me, one of the biggest areas as to why adoption for a lot of these things are low is there's nowhere to go for people to learn so that they can feel safe. And I mean, you're talking about people's money. So if they don't know how these platforms work, if they don't learn how this thing can enhance their business and generate more business for them, they're not going to be too inclined to try it. So one of the examples that was used at the unveiling, right? We know we have cruise ships that are coming into Trinidad and Tobago. We know we have a little strip where we have some vendors selling products, right? When you go by the vendors, none of them are taking card payments. But when you're coming off the cruise ship, the foreigners are not walking around with cash. They're only walking around with cards. So there's a problem right then and there where people want to buy products, but they can't use their bank cards or their credit cards to make payments. So I think when people get to show them how these things work and they realize that with the Colour app, one of the key features is that you can actually use your phone and you could use the app. What you'd be able to do is if you're ringing up a sale, you're going to put in the amount that the sale is going to cost you. And one of the key features is called tap to pay. I know it's kind of blurry on my phone, but when they click on tap to pay, the key thing is that somebody could now use their credit card or their debit card, and they can now tap their bank card onto your phone to make the payment, right? And in doing that, you have now enabled your phone to be a point of sale terminal. So if you're somebody that's selling right outside where the cruise ships are docking, you're not worried about, can I actually take payments from people coming off the boat? You have your Colour app, and everybody else coming off the boat is going to have their cards. They don't have to download an app. They could just use their cards to pay. So I think...
So this is the normal Visa card, the Dwayne Reed card, Wells Fargo, whatever card, whoever they bank with.
Whoever they bank with.
They swipe the card, and that's now the funds coming into your account. How does one now take the money out of the Colour card?
Right. So to take the money outside of the Colour app. So you've just been paid. Somebody came off the ship. You've sold them the goods. They've tapped their card on your phone. You received the money. You now have two ways to get the money out. You can transfer the money to your bank account, as you would normally be accustomed doing. You can send the funds to your actual bank account, or if you take out a actual color card, so the accompanying color card, you can immediately push the funds to the color card. And now this is like a charge card. This is almost like a prepaid Visa debit card where you can now use this card. You could go to an ATM, tap this on the ATM or insert it in the ATM to withdraw cash. You can go to a point of sale system, tap your card and make payments for whatever you're looking to do. You're going to be able to travel abroad, and you could use this card at point of sale terminals around the world, or you could use this card to shop online.
Wait. Yeah, man, hold on. So you literally now, the app, somebody could use, so this is on your phone basically. Somebody's paying you, service, whatever the case is, wherever remote, however remote you are, the tap and payments now going on your phone. And once you have the card now could turning the funds that's on the card now into actual dollars and cents in hand.
Correct. And then on top of that, so yeah, you're turning it immediately into dollars and cents, but then you also have the digital Visa debit card. So if you don't have, let's just say you forget your wallet at home and you forget the card at home, you also have the virtual Visa debit card within the Colour app. So you could use your phone to now tap and pay for your products or services, or tap your phone at the ATM to withdraw the funds.
What are the requirements to sign up for this? What does Colour app want? What they want to see? What's the people work to get this ball rolling?
So basically, now they didn't specify the exact things that you're going to need, but if I look at what WiPay, the parent company, takes for registration, they just need you to sign up on their website, and it's your name and your address and one piece of ID to be able to register for the account.
Wow. Where can folks go as we look to wrap things up this morning, just to get more information, more literature, so that they can be equipped? Because I'm thinking this here will really work well for the entrepreneur. It will work well for everyone, but for folks who really, as you rightfully said, business, and they want to be able to do stuff remotely and not go through all that headache. And if folks could pay directly with this app on the phone, that's a win-win. Where can folks go to get more information?
So I'll say this last feature before, and then I'll tell you where to go. Well, you could follow WiPay for all developments, because they're going to be announcing the actual launch date of the rollout for the Colour app very soon, right? So you're going to follow WiPay for that. The last feature I want people to know about, we've seen a lot of cybersecurity breaches throughout the year this year. One of the key features that Colour has released to the public is basically that you could use the Colour card almost like a firewall for your actual credit cards. So you could take the funds from your bank account to your credit cards, and you could load the money onto the Colour card, and you could use this to shop online. But if this card gets compromised, there is a quick feature inside the app that says lock this card. It's one of the first features here. So if your Colour card ever gets compromised, you're simply going to click on lock this card, and that's going to kill this card, and you could reorder a new Visa debit card from Colour. That way you minimize the exposure of your credit cards when you are shopping online. And I wanted to say that because it's a key feature of the new Colour Bank virtual card and the Visa debit card.
Yeah, of course, cybersecurity is top priority. Thanks for that update. Keep us posted with all developments. And
sure.
This, I mean, Keron, exciting times ahead, you know.
Very exciting times. And I love the fact that, again, business owners are now going to be able to use an app to get paid from anybody, anywhere in the world. And again, follow WiPay on all the social media channels, because there's even more features that are rolling out, and they're going to be announcing the actual rollout date on the App Store and the Play Store very soon.
Hey, all the best, Keron. Have a great one. God spare. We'll chat again next week.
You too. Take care.
Our Digipreneur, Keron Rose, touching base. We come back after the break. Conversations on cancer. Dr. LeBlanc joins me live on set for us to, again, get into heartfelt discussions. Cancer prevention, a very important one. Dr. LeBlanc, up next.